The men of Austin SWAT are one of the most elite police teams in the country. The words they live by are speed, surprise, and violence of action. But there are times when SWAT is forced to abandon their quick strike tactics. Tonight, Austin SWAT are targeting a suspected drug house. Officer Steve Jones briefs the team.
Nothing too special about the house. It does have burglar bars on the front door.
The plan is to raid the house and arrest the cocaine dealers inside. But because of legal issues, they'll have to execute what's called a knock-and-announce warrant first.
We're traveling in 5 vehicles.
The suspects in this case are deemed to be a lower threat, so we give them an opportunity to come to the door and answer. That way, avoiding destroying property unnecessarily. So definitely would rather just go in without the knock and announce, but and sometimes in these circumstances, our hands are tied and we have to do it in this manner.
The team will only be able to do a forced entry if they wait 10 seconds after announcing, or if they determine that their safety is compromised. If either of these things happen, they'll use a bar pull to breach the door. It's a SWAT specialty.
We'll also pull into the yard. The bar pull team will offload the back of the TRV. Jamie will have the hooks and he'll be responsible for announcing, and then Richard will be setting the chains. All right, let's gear up and be ready to go in about 15. The thing that makes this job a little more interesting is that it's a knock and announce, and it's also a bar pull. And we try not to do those too often. On a knock and announce, we end up standing in front of the house for 15-20 seconds, which may allow the suspect to better arm himself or better barricade himself inside the house.
Officer Steve Willis is driving the armored TRV, which will rip out the fortified door if necessary.
We try to keep the same team for bar pulls. There's a lot of different small details go into it, making it happen. It's a pretty important part of the raid. Without it, the entry team can't get in.
Harder for you.
You'll be out there.
Yeah. So that when we get close to the door, he'll duck in behind me, set his feet, and then
the team goes over tactics again and again on the drive.
Jamie's gonna rip the door open.
Just enough to prove.
CrossFit biceps.
Finally, they're ready.
Your hands in.
Hands, guys.
You first.
Be safe.
Come out, Will.
Okay, you had to stop traffic. Lights are on. Police lights.
The catwalk.
Police search warrant! Police search warrant! Police search warrant!
Before the team get to the door, they're spotted.
Compromise! Compromise! Compromise!
With their safety jeopardized, the officers no longer have to follow the rules of a knock and announce. They quickly execute the bar pull.
Police search warrant!
Within seconds, the team secures the house and finds a stash of cocaine, all ready for sale on the streets of Austin. The operation didn't go exactly as planned, but the team was prepared.
We rolled up, we were compromised as soon as we knocked and announced. They looked out the window, so we didn't have to wait for our countdown, which is good for us. Lets us get in the house a lot quicker. We pulled the bars off the house, came off perfectly. We made entry into the house, secured all the suspects inside. Looks like they found some cocaine so far, and at least one handgun that we know of. And everybody's secure and everybody's safe.